There we go. I have no idea why that got muted or something. But anyways, we are continuing. Thank you, Suffers, in chat for letting me know. Apparently when I swapped overlays and stuff, that wasn't set up. Probably when I got my PC updated. Zitro, thank you. You should be able to hear me now. Let me know if you can. As I was saying before, on the blue team, we have Cushy, Harry, Bosley, Guns, and Flora. On the red team, Flores, Imann, Matt, Smalls, and Moolah. Hopefully everybody can hear me and everything's good to go. I'm still watching chat just to make sure. But as we continue up, let me go ahead and get this game volume also up there a little bit more. We can hear you now, boy. There we go. All right, we are back into this right now. The red team, though, does have a little bit of a lead as we head to this third hill. For those of you who know, I'm probably going to reiterate pretty much every single time we get on to the seaside map that this back statue hill is the most prominent. If you can hold this for the full time, you can make comebacks, you can get wins just off of this hill alone. We do see the red team does have a pretty good setup, and as you're actually going to see, I believe it's the left stick. Nope, one of these extends the map. I don't remember which one it is. Nope, that ain't it. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But as we continue through here, the blue team is going to continue pushing their way through, and it looks like they're going to have that fairly well set up for the rest of this time with 30 seconds. We do have Imann back here. He's going to be on this flank. Let's see if he can pick up Bosley in the back. He's not even looking for it. This could be a huge flank if he gets this properly. He's going to pick up one. Maybe. No, he gets help from the other person. He gets taken out in the back. They fail the flank, but the red team manages to push through the front, but the blue team stands. You got to think, if he would have got those couple kills, maybe they're going to get the rest of this time, but the last 10 seconds is going to go to the blue team, and it's going to be 10 more seconds. They add to that lead. After that hill, we're going to the last hill now, into barrels. And the blue team is already rotated. So you're going to see a little bit of a setup here. Because she's going to be here on the inside. He can't pick up the first one, but you do have players out on the back. The red team's going to completely slay out through and get a clean break onto this final hill and barrels. And the setup here is really just watching the sides that you can and hopefully having some of that back presence to watch the flanks. Flores is here. He's going to get completely destroyed off of that. Harry's going to pick up Guns, though. And the blue team manages to slay on through. So trades come in. Flores. I'm going to mix Flora and Flores up this entire time. I know what's going to happen. But here comes the pushback from Flores. He can't pick up one. He can't pick up another. And the blue team manages to stand. They're contesting time back and forth with 20 seconds still left at this point. 20 seconds just to go. Imann's back here, though. He's going to get him in the back. He picks up one, picks up a second. Can he get a couple more? He's going to be looking for those kills, but there's no one around because the blue team has already rotated. And you see, they're just going to let them have that time. They know that they can give that up and get back into this game. And get back into the lead as well. The red team's going to take the lead for a split second, but the blue team's going to immediately get it back, and that is a smart play out of the blue team. You see, they don't mind giving up that time, but Flores gets a kill on Bosley. Matt's going to pick up someone there, and the jump over top. Can he finish the kill? Yes, he can. Guns gets taken out, and the blue team is going to get taken out completely as the red team makes a stand. They're going to continue to try to build this lead. They're going to take the lead again. We have another lead swap. Imann in here tries to get the push to get those spawns out, but he can't. Ends up dying in the process. Smalls is here on the inside, and he's pretty much alone. He's going to get one. Can he get the second? He turns on Harry, but no. Harry puts him down, and the blue team manages to get a hold of this final point. 25 seconds left in this first point. There's a small chance that they can hold this whole thing, but Harry gets another one. Can he pick up another one? He turns, can't get the melee, and Flores eventually puts him down. But you do have a late push here by somebody. That was Cushy, but he ends up getting taken out. And here comes the rotation. No one's rotated this back besides one. That's number 7, and that's Imann. If he can pick up a couple kills here, that's going to help. Matt's also here alone. He doesn't get a kill either, and the blue team manages to stand. Harry in the back holding them. Blue team is going to pop their crash. That's 200 more health they're going to have. And it looks like they're going to make a stand, but no one's in the hill right now. And there we go. Who is that in the hill alone? That's going to be Guns. He's going to pick up one. Harry on the backside picks up another one. Guns picks up a third, and the red team, though, finally pushes through the back. Matt's going to be the only one on that hard point, though, as the blue team's going to go ahead and flood through. With 30-some seconds left, the tough decision here is, do you push or do you try to give this up? It looks like they're going to continue to push on through. The red team's going to continue on. They grab slam, comes in from Moolah with a double kill. He's going to turn and pick up a third. He's on a roll. Almost shoots his teammate. And as we're looking at the scoreboard, everyone's pretty much fairly even. Smalls is 19-11. He's doing pretty decent, but here comes this. Can he pick up this guy in the back? This is big for spawns, and he absolutely gets jumped over. The blue team's going to spawn back here, and as we set up for this statue hill, here comes the Tempest by Harry. He's going to pick up Matt. Can he pick up any more? Bosley also picks up Moolah off in the front, so that's going to immediately give these guys a full chance as the rotation for that hill finally comes in. The red team does have a 30-point lead, so they have time to give up. Harry's just watching this back on Imann. He's going to pick him up or no? He's just making him waste that Tempest. Imann's making a pretty decent play here as he's like helping the rest of his team. Oh, but there's the Tempest. There's the chain. And the blue team is still managing to stand on the back of Harry in this back statue hill. He pushes in again, and he gets the hip fire. And he's managing to keep the whole red team off on the back of Harry himself. Can they continue? He's 19 and 12. He's on a 3 streak. Bosley's also on a 4 streak. That could be for streaks. He's going to get another one. We're going to keep an eye on him as well. He's 300 off of streaks. Those are huge on this hard point. But look at this. The red team manages to flank through the back, but this may be a little bit too late, but they're still going to have a bit of a lead. This is going to gain a little bit more tension as we go back into this barrel hill. Red team is going to pop their crash, and this is going to be just an all-out push with this crash. We're going to try to get this here. Moolah picks up one. More trades come in. There's only one person left on the hill. That's Bosley. Can he keep the team off until the rest of his teammates come in? They end up running through one another. A ring around the rosy. Nothing's going to happen. The red team still has some of their crash and some of their players. Smalls gets a double team kill off of Imann and Matt. But it doesn't matter. He picks up a double kill off of the blue team with guns. He's still there on the inside, but finally gets taken out by Cushy. He's also going to take off Flores. So the blue team's going to at least get some time in here, but they need to make this stand. They need to hold most of this time to get back in this game. They cannot let the red team push. But here you go. We got a flank on the outer side, but no. They're going to continue to hold this. 30 seconds left on the barrel hard point. It's time. It's time for the red team to make a move, and here they come. Full team push through. Cushy's going to get 2. Cushy gets a 3rd as they continue on through, but Moolah's still here. He gets 1 second with a pistol, and that's going to be 16 seconds left on this hard point. The red team makes a stand with the last couple seconds. That's going to be at least 12 seconds left on this hard point. That's going to at least get them close to 190, maybe 200. I don't think they're going to get there. They're going to be about 2 off of 200, but that's still going to be at least close to a 40-point lead. Moolah's still back here. He's on a 3 kill streak. We're going to see if he can pick up actual streaks here. He's got the gravity. This is a big gunfight back here. If he can pick this up, and he does. He's 195 off of streaks. We're going to stick along with him and see if he can pick these up. Meanwhile, in the hill, the blue team have managed to push early. These are some big kills, but no, he gets shut down by Harry. And that's a big kill by him to shut down those streaks. They're now just rotating on and off this hill. Contests coming in left and right. Who wants this time? Who's going to make sure that they stay here? The blue team manages to pick this up. Flora is going to end up picking up one. He's got help with guns, but guns is going to get taken off to the side. He's here alone, but he's going to pick up one. Can he get the second? No. Imann puts him down, and it's going to be 186 to 198, but the red team's going to pick up the scrap time, and Les Cushy can make a huge play here. He's picking up time. He's going to pick up one. He's got crash. Does he pop it to get this extra time and set up the rest of the team? No, it doesn't look like it. He's going to get shot in the back. He was waiting for someone in the front. Those extra 7 seconds are going to go towards the red team. Will those 7 seconds come into account later? We will find out as we move back to this secondary hill as more kills are coming in. The blue team is set up. Harry is still off to the side. He's going to pick up one. He can't pick up Flores, though, but Zach is still here. Can he get the kill? No. Flores is still back here in the back. He's going to get his red team set up. Annihilator comes in. There's one. He's going to try to get the second if the blue team finally pops their crash with an Annihilator. It does not matter. Can he hit the shot? Oh, he peeks off just in time to get it. Harry's still there. He misses with Annihilator again, but there he gets the shot. Harry's going to try to peek this, but he may get Annihilator. There it is, and there's the lightning strike for the streaks. That's going to come in big. He gets another one. That's 4. Can he get the 5th? No, he's still there, but he brings the gun back out, but the red team holds strong. There's another one. He's got the sniper's nest. He is fully streaked out, and that may seal the game as they start to make this rotation back to that last hill. He's still getting kills. Flores is putting this team with a 10 kill streak to finish this game. They're the stealth chopper comes in, the drone squad comes in. They are putting this game away. They are continuing. He finally drops, but the blue team is rotated, but with the stealth chopper and the drone squad, or no, that was a sniper's nest. This one starts to look like it is all over. The blue team is here. They have to stay alive. They have to play this perfect. There's the lightning strike from Flores. He's continuing to slay out. The time is dwindling. They can't push in. The red team's on here, and that is going to be game number 1 for the red team. That one got a little bit scary, but Flores just went absolutely bonkers on that one. Okay, so I just need to go through and redo, like, all of these. So, awesome game. We're going ahead into game 2 here. So game 1 ends up going to the red team. A very close one. You got to think that that big kill streak, if that doesn't happen, the blue team was looking strong. A couple big plays there. Imann had a chance towards that back. I mean, the red team still won, but Imann had a chance to really put it away back there on that statue hill. But they maintained composure. Yeah, I know. I switched off him one-off streaks. I don't know if he ended up getting him or not. Yeah, I didn't think he did. That was the one reason. I thought he might have, but he ended up not getting it towards the end. Alrighty, so time to head back into game number 2. Can they clutch up? Will they force us into a game 3? Hey man, I'm a graphic designer for small Twitch streamers, and I was wondering if you would be interested in purchasing channel art. New Year's deal, 50. If I need any, I'll let you know, Nisik. But let's go ahead and get into game number 2. We are here on frequency hardpoint. And the blue team is going to have to clutch up to try to force this game 5 as we start off. And the blue team is starting off very strong on this map. We are getting toward... Nope, they look like they're going to end up holding it. I thought maybe the blue team was going to end up pushing their way through. Or the red team was going to end up pushing their way through, but that doesn't end up happening. And... oh, Imann thought he disconnected there for a second, but the blue team continues on to push through. They are still holding this. The contestant is going to come in. Matt's going to pick up one. He gets second. And that is a humongous double kill on there to get the rest of the scrap time, and that's going to keep these guys close. The blue team, though, is going to keep it back. Strassy, no, he's not interested. I'm already working on his graphic stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's $50. Nah. However, the red team's going to continue back. Matt is on a score streak right now. He's got 4. Can he get the 5th? Yes, he does. He is still on score streak. He's 30 off. Can he pick these up? Will he play his life for these streaks, or will he try to push in and get it? He's going to get the lightning strike, and he gets a hellstorm. So that's going to be streaks. Those are going to come in later. The red team is holding this true, and the rest of that scrap time that comes back, he's still on a score streak. We're just going to keep on board with him. He's got the drone squad now. Can anybody pick him up? Oh, shots do come in. He pushes like a madman, but he ends up finally getting dropped. But those streaks are going to come in later. And here comes the push out. The blue team's going to manage to hold this. You have Smalls, who is also pushing the rest of this time. Hopefully it doesn't affect spawns at all. It doesn't look like it. Looks like the rest of the team is going to be in the back. The blue team is slaying out, though, towards the front. And the blue team will have a 5-point lead coming off of the rest of that scrap time. So if they can maintain this, they will be great. Imann picks up a kill there towards the end, but here comes the spawn in the back. Here comes the push. Can the blue team make this a good effort, or will they get shut down? Smalls picks up one. He's on that outer, but he ends up getting taken down. He can't get the second one, and the whole entire blue team falls. They got 2 more here in the back. Moolah picks up another one here, and there's still going to be 1 more in the back. Can he pick these up? He can, and that's going to be spawns for the red team. Oh, that slide definitely got him. Cushy in here, and the kill feed is all blue right now. It is continuing to flow through. There's a beatdown from Bosley, and they are going to continue to just slay out on this hill. They're getting all this time, and they need it. As the time dwindles down on this hard point, the lead change is imminent. 2, 1. No, the contestants are going to come in. Can they hold this off for the rest of the scrap time? No, looks like they're going to give it up to the red team. Bosley's still here, though. He takes out one. There's no one else there, so he gets the one on plat, but ends up dying to him, and that's going to swap it right back. And here comes the rotation to Pipes. Guns is here alone. He's going to try to stay alive just to get this time. He jumps over the pillar and destroys him. He's back here on the other side, too. If he can pick up another one, no. The help from top mid ends up dropping him. The lightning strike comes in, but doesn't pick up anybody. That's a wasted streak. Flores is going to pick up a second one, though. He turns and burns on Flora, but Harry ends up dropping him off of that point. The time is continuing to... That's not how you try and do business. Yeah. Here comes the blue team, and they're continuing to do one. Imann picks up one, and this should be scrap time for the red team. No, there's one person in Pipes. That's going to be Bosley. Can he make this a decent effort? He does, and that's going to be scrap time for the blue team. A clutch pick there, and that's going to be the rest of this time. That's 15 seconds. Do they push this, or do they try to let this go? Matt is still there. He uses his drone squad here, but the blue team is still collecting time. The Tempest is also going to be used, and that is a huge investment just on the rest of that scrap time. We'll see if that's worth it when it comes down later, but he's used... Oh, that's not his drone squad. That's somebody else's drone squad. Who else got drone squad? He's on a 10 kill streak, so he might have actually doubled up on these. He's got the Tempest. He's going to continue to use this in mid. The red team is going to pop Crash, but the blue team is still slaying out. And for someone being on that score streak, blue team is still in this. They're still holding this on the inside. Yeah, Matt's got all three of his score streaks still, so those are going to come into play later. The red team's going to continue to push down this side, and if he can get some help, Bolly's going to try to hold these guys off all on his own. I think Harry picked up someone on the off. Here comes the War Machine. He's going to pick up one. Can he get the second one off on long? We're waiting for it. Nope, he misses him. And he's still trying to push through. Whoever that was, oh, and the War Machine's going to end up getting used and blown. They get no help with that War Machine. The red team can get some time in here. It's going to help. Smalls is here on the inside, but he's also going to get taken out. The rest of the scrap time is going to go to the blue team. That's going to be another 10 seconds. So they're going to have over 120, and the blue team's going to continue to extend their lead to about 30. However, the red team is fully rotated. And we're going to see how this push comes in. Oh, who was that? Someone spawned all the way in the back. That's Harry. We're going to see if he can pick somebody off here. He has the chance, but Smalls is there, and Smalls takes him out. That is a clutch kill if you're Smalls. The red team's going to continue to push through, and the blue team is going to end up clutching up and getting that spawn, though. Even with Harry in the back getting killed, they still managed to get this, and the blue team is continuing to grow their lead. With 30 seconds left on this point, Grab Slam comes out from Imann. The War Machine comes out from Smalls, and the red team is using their streaks on this one. They're using their specialist, actually. Red team is continuing to hold this now, though. They managed to push through on the back of that War Machine. It's going to continue to push through. They're going to try to use it to get a couple more kills, but no. The blue team is just going to push back. They're not going to worry about this, but just as Harry was on one side, Imann's back here on the other. If he can pick up a couple kills here and get just a few... This is a big kill for the spawns and the time. He's going to get one. Runs out of ammo. He's got to pick up a SOG. Let's see if he can get this. Yes, he's going to continue to get this time. They're going to be coming along. He's going to get the call out for this. They do, but he's just going to leave it. He's still here on the balcony. He's going to pick up one. He's holding this time all by himself. Finally gets a kill from Matt, but the grab slam comes in. Cushy gets 3, but it doesn't matter. They trade him out. Flores is here. He's going to pick up one in window, but that's not going to work. The red team's going to continue to have this time still. They're still growing this lead now as the lead change did come in. Smalls almost gets a double kill to continue this on. Imann's back in the hill now. He's going to try to get 2 off plat, but that's not going to work, and Cushy's going to finally come in with guns. They're going to clear this hard point. Guns is still getting kills, and the blue team's going to pick up a little bit of the scrap time, and they're going to have about a 10-point lead if they leave this, but it looks like the red team's going to make one last push here. Here comes Imann. He's going to get one, and the red team is going to get the rest of this time, so that's going to be a 10 seconds towards the red team's lead, and this one's going very back and forth. $163 to 146. The red team is trying to put this series away. Now Flores has 2 streaks. Smalls, or he did have 2 streaks. Smalls has his. Matt still has his Hellstorm and his Lightning Strike, so that's going to come in later when they try to seal this. But right now, the red team is still pushing through here. I saw Tempest. That's going to be Harry. See if we can hop over to him. He's still got it. The blue team's going to use this to try to get the rest of this time. If he can get a bunch of kills here, that's going to be big. There's one. He sees Matt up there, but he's missing his shots. He can't connect with the Tempest, and that's going to be a huge cost for this blue team if they can manage to hold off. But the red team's still pushing in. Imann gets a double kill off of there, but Bosley manages to pick 2 more off, and that's going to be blue team all day on this hard point. And that's going to be a few more seconds, and we could be close to a lead change. And right now, this one's still going back and forth. Blue team trying to force game 3. Red team trying to put this away. The red team's going to get the rest of this scrap time. That's going to be 7 seconds. And we're heading back to another rotation of hills. And the fights are already going on the next one, but the contest is coming in. 3 are already here for the blue team, and this is big. If the blue team can hold all this off, they're going to end up taking the lead after this. 10 more seconds is all they got to hold. The blue team's going to be stacking up, though. They're going to push together. Right now, Bosley, though, is in mid. That's a big kill. That's going to take away your mid presence. He's in the window. He's going to take off another one. The streaks are coming in, but nothing connects. Guns picks off another one. The red team is slowly but surely falling into place. The blue team is continuing to kill them off. Now they have to flood. They have to flood down long, but it's not going to work. The red team is still stacked up here. They're not getting the kills that they need. Flora picks off another one. They're holding mid. This lead change has happened, and here comes the blue team. They've completely made this comeback. It's all here on the end. Guns picks up 2. He's going to have a lightning strike. That's going to be big for the rest of these spawns. The red team is pushing through mid, but they're not getting the kills that they need. Harry picks up another one in mid. Matt is here, though, and he's going to have this... Oh, he's... Someone got a sniper's nest off that. I think that was Guns. Yes, Guns did turn off the sniper's nest, so they're going to continue this. The blue team is pushing back here through the back. This is going to be a big gunfight, but he doesn't check the back spawn. No one knew they were here. The gunfight's still here. Flora's going to pick up one. There's still going to be some in the mid. Blue team is still continuing to go off. Here comes Flora. Flora's got the sniper's nest now. He's also got the drone squad and the lightning strike, but the red team floods through. They're going to have this. Red team pops Crash. Oh, but the war machine from Bosley picks him off. And this war machine is just going to decimate. Now he's got full streaks, but they're just going to continue trading. The blue team is 220 now. They're going to continue to come in. Lightning strike from Guns picks off one, but the red team has this hard point right now. No, the blue team continues to slay through. The red team's stacked up here in the back, but they can't slay through. There's too many blue team members. There's nothing that they can do. The drone squad's now in, probably for both teams, but the entire blue team is streaked out. They're not going to be able to push through. The sniper's nest here from Guns. They're managing to hold this off. There's 24 seconds of the hard point. They can win off this. The red team has to flood through. They have to push through. Imann comes through. He dies. 3 players are pushing through the back here. They have to push one more, but 2 players die from Bosley. Harry picks up, no, Moolah picks off 2, and this is big. If Smalls can pick this off, they can continue this game. That's 10 seconds. Do they continue to push this? They do, but the blue team, no, they're spawning in the back. They can't win off this. We're going to the next hill, and this is a big rotation. Here comes the Hellstorm, but that's not going to pick up anybody. The streaks are being used, but nothing's getting picked up, and here we go. Here comes the big push. Lightning strike coming in from Flora. That's not going to pick up anybody either. Everybody's on the outside, but here comes the slang. Guns is going to team kill, though. The red team's coming in, and the Tempest is out. Tempest is out from Matt, but he gets picked off. The blue team, no, they're going to continue to get slayed out. Here comes the red team. 11 seconds. They have 35 seconds left in this hill, but the red team is stacked up fine. Here comes the blue team, though. They're pushing through. Harry's going to get one. Heavens gets another. Harry team kills. Smalls picks off Harry, and the red team still has control. The team kills are costing. The red team's still here. Matt still got a kill here. There's 22 seconds left in this hard point. They have to make sure they contest and get this time. The red team is still here. 241 to 226. The streaks are being used, but the streaks aren't mattering. Now the blue team comes through. It's just one player here alone. It's Moolah. He has to contest this. There's only 4 seconds left. The red team now is finally flying through. The streaks are coming out for the blue team, and that looks like it's going to be it. 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it. The blue team forces game 3. That is why you play for streaks. 100%. That is why you play for streaks. Since I'm being a little bit quieter, I will turn my mic up on here just to make it extra. Boom. So.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, though.
I am doing good. I am currently casting the current game.
I cast with you for next game.
Next game I will probably.
Yo, can I podcast too, Isaac?
We already have 2 people.
Yeah, there's already 2 people. It doesn't let anybody. For some reason, the game only lets 2. I don't know why.
Fortunately, but this is the last map. If you wanna try and play, you just sit in the lobby and we're repicking after this map.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just stay in the podcast and record though?
Yeah, I mean you can just chill here.
Okay. Is this Mastro? Or whatever it is?
Alrighty, so game number 3. We are now going to control so I can breathe, which is nice. So, as I reiterate, that is why you play for streaks for that last map. I'm going to get a quick drink. You actually see a lot of teams, even in the Pro League, win matches because of those. And that right there, the entire game was going bad for... the whole thing was going bad specifically for the blue team, but they managed to clutch back up on the end. So, game number 3, red team versus blue team. This is control on Arsenal. And right now it looks like the blue team is actually coming off with just a B push here. A little out of the ordinary, but sometimes you gotta do that. Here comes 2. No, he almost just snaps on everybody, but because of that push, the blue team is going to have a death deficit here by 3 kills. Harry's going to get a pick there, but here comes Matt. Matt's on this flank. Okay, he decides to break the window instead of flanking through, so now they know he's here. And can Guns pick him off, or is he going to be able to take this off? Meanwhile, there's a fight coming down here. He tries to slide through, but no. And that's just kind of a small misplay that you don't really take into account when you're playing against players that actually know what they're doing. You go through kitchen there, maybe you take some people off guard. He decides to go through the window, breaks the window, everyone knows he's there, and they end up turning on him and picking him off. And now the red team has that death advantage. You have someone here in the flank. It's Bosley, but he's going to get taken out immediately. The red team is just slaying out right now, 25-16. Kills are continuing to come in. They got window pretty much captured, and they're all trying to flood here through window. If they can manage to push some of these kills out, it's going to help here because they got 3 here. And this could be huge. They're managing to slay out through. They're losing kills, though. Oh, there's a flank on the other side. They managed to turn and burn on him for Harry, but that ends up just not going his way. But Harry's here alone defending this off, and that's going to at least be 1 point of this, but they're so far down on deaths. Harry's going to have to just defend this in the front lines, but the whole team is here now. And you do see this one person that's coming through Vince, and he's going to get picked off. Who else was also in Vince? Cushy was there in Vince watching that. Mulaw's here on the flank, but it's going to be way too late for that flank. The blue team's already got this, and here comes the push through here. Now you're going to see this one player. That's Cushy. He's here in Vince, and let's see what he can do. The red team is just slaying out on the other side, and Cushy just looks the wrong direction as he pushes out through those vents. That's going to be another death. That's now 15-9, and I don't think these guys would have to slay out completely. Look how they're all set up. I honestly forget what the button is to bring up the mini-map. I don't remember. I'll find it at some point. That's the overview. It's Y, okay. So the team's coming in 13-5 now. This one's pretty much over. I don't think they're going to be able to get this through. Here comes the rest of the group. They're just slaying out, trying. 4-12. Time is running out. And the red team is just going to sit back here and slay out. This is why you try not to blow so many kills so early. 1 player left. That's going to be Harry, and he's probably just going to play his life. He's got streaks, so he can use those later because he played for streaks earlier. He does pick off Smalls, and Smalls was 12-3, so that might actually negate streaks on him, so that might actually help out a little bit. And we go to round number 2. So Harry's got streaks. He can use those later. I think he got shot off of his drone squad. Nope, he's still on... Nope, he got shot off the streak. So he won't get the drone squad, but he'll have those 2. Here comes the push from everybody. We'll see if any of this can hold off, as you do see a little bit of a delayed push. Oh, I think he tried to grab slam, but it didn't work. yeah, Imann tried to do his grab slam. He's done that once before, but it was basically scouted. They saw him coming in, they saw the grapple, and he gets picked off of it. So that's going to be a waste of a grab slam. We do have Smalls here alone. He's trying to wall bang something. You can't wall bang unless you have full metal jacket, so that doesn't work. The blue team, though, continuing to slay out. They're defending this. The red team, though, starting to push through here to A. They've got the guy in window, and this window position is a power position. If you can make sure that you get a couple kills here, it works, but these players are too set up. Moolah chokes the kill on guns, and the blue team is going to continue having this. And you're going to see the blue team, you can see 2 and 5 there on the other side, specifically 2. He's pushing through. We're going to see if this flank works this time for Harry. Harry's going to try to get some of these spawn kills. The melee does come in. Number 10 is going to try to chase after him. Can he get this kill? If he can maintain this power position, he's going to have a wonderful spot, but no. You get shot by Moolah with a pistol, but the time is ticking. It's 21-17, so the deaths are pretty close, but the red team just can't get onto a point. The positioning has been great, and look at this. You've got players back here. Guns is laying down. These guys are set up perfectly, but the red team gets some kills. Can he get the last person, though? That last person is going to be there, but here comes the streaks. Will he use them? Yes, he will. That's going to be a lightning strike from Moolah, but he team kills both players. You have got to be kidding me. Time is coming in. The red team needs to get on a point. They have to flood towards A now because of the difference. Look at this. You got Harry up here. He's going to get behind him. There's one kill, but the red team's going to continue to slay out, and disaster averted as the double team kill from the lightning strike. They're not out of the woods yet, and they're still down three deaths, but they have to try to maintain this. They might get a second point here. Crash has been popped by the red team. They're continuing to slay out. You have Harry once again up here in this vent. He's going to try to cause some chaos. You also have Floor up here in window, who's maintaining this pressure. The red team is going to get those the kills, though. It's going to be a 10-10 death tie, as the red team is going to have a minute to try to get that B side, but deaths are going to start to come in, and this is where you really start to want to make sure you're playing your life and not pushing things out too crazy, because at one point it was 10-10, now it's 9-8. And you don't have many lives left to hang with. You do have Harry back here on the flank. Is anyone going to pick him up? It doesn't look like it. You have more players dying on the hill, and it's going to be 9-5 now. And Harry's going to get picked off, but they're going to continue to push this through. And just like that, the red team went from having no chance to giving themselves a final chance, but all the deaths coming in are going to immediately push this back. Flores has the Tempest out now, and he needs to connect with something. They have to get on the point. They have to push this, but he can't hit anything with the Tempest. Here comes the push through. He misses again. He finally gets one. Is the chain going to come out on the guy in Vince? No. The team's going to continue to push through, and it's just going to be Matt left alive. He's going to try to get a final kill, but no, the blue team clutches up. And honestly, on that one, I think the red team could have possibly won that had the lightning strike not double team killed. And when you're playing a game like Control and you're streaking certain areas, or even Hardpoint when you're streaking certain areas, communication is key on spots like that. You have to let your team know you're streaking, you have to give them time to get off, and then make sure that your teammates are prepared to then head back to get the objective. On that one, who knows if that was communicated or if he just launched the streaks. But now we're heading in. Harry still got his streaks. You do have a grab slam from Imann again. You also have a War Machine on that side. Harry still has his Tempest as well, and the blue team just comes in and slays out. Now we saw the red team struggle with offense, or the blue team struggle with offense the first time. So let's see if they can manage this. They've already got half a bar on this, and they may just give this up. Imann's here in Vince. He's going to get picked up, but you do have the one person in window who is up. Doesn't matter who that was because he's dead already, and the blue team's immediately going to capture this, and they've got a kill lead. A completely opposite version of what happened in the first one. Here comes the Hellstorm from Harry, and that does pick up Smalls on it. He doesn't get any kills on the inside, but the blue team continues. Here's Cushy, though. Cushy's the only one here to really collapse onto that hard point. Everyone else was stuck here on the inside of lobby, so that score streak is really just kind of going to go to waste besides for the kills. So if the red team can get back in this kill-wise, that streak will be for nothing. Bosley's back here causing problems. Let's see if he can get another kill or if he's going to get shot in the back. And he gets the turn on. Can he get the second? No, but Guns picks up 2 on the point as well. 22-15, and the red team is just losing lives. The blue team has this, and they're spawning here in the back. Who's that in the back? That's going to be Harry again. Harry's going to continue to go on this flank. He's got Flora back here, too, so if he can pick up 1 or 2 of these people back here, it's going to help, but no. And they continue to just give up lives. The red team is giving up lives left and right. And they're down by 7 again. Look at this, Moolaw's here on the side. The red team's starting to push up. He picks off another one, and they don't manage to team kill. That was almost close. Flores picks off another one, and here comes the red team. The red team's making this work because they know the blue team has to push. And no one's on that flank. So one thing, we're going to bring up the map here, and one thing you can see, a lot of times you'll see players go up towards that very top of the map and wrap all the way around. The blue team is just flooding, and the reason that this isn't working is because it's all one lane. So if the red team can pick off kills, you're going to see the blue team's lives just slowly start to dwindle. They've got a 5-kill lead, so a team wipe would help them out extremely. And a delayed shooting on Moolaw's part, so that's going to give up full control. The blue team is going to continue to push through, and now they've immediately just swept that red team. And the blue team, I believe, are probably going to give this up to not give off streaks. Guns is on 3 kills now. He might try to push off for these last 2. Shots going down in the lobby, but these guys have to contest if they're going to do anything. But these guys are all set up. There's nothing these guys can do. They're just going to give up more kills. Iman's going to be the last alive. Guns picks him up, and that's going to be round number 2 for the blue team. So that one was one on really just slaying out. You saw them get down in the kill count really early. And when you're getting down the kill count that early, you need to make sure that you're starting to focus on kills at that point. Flooding the objective when you're down, it's not going to do anything, because then when you start trading, you're going to be even further down. So then that, you know, that 30 to 25 ends up being 10 to 5 towards the end, and then you're kind of screwed with a 1-wave difference. But here comes the blue team. They immediately get a wave of kills. I'm pretty sure that was a war machine used as well from Bosley. And the blue team is just a complete wipe. The blue team has pushed all the way up here, and this is what I'm talking about. So right now, you're down in the death lead. Will these guys continue to slay out? This is the difference. Here comes the drone squad. Here comes the Hellstorm. Red team gets picked off again. There's 2 more. Finally, these guys start to push off to this other side. They're going to be forced to now because they're spawning. And he's going to try to search for this kill. He does pick off 1, but it's still a 10-death lead. 11 now. And this one's starting to look ugly. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think the red team has it in them. I think the reverse sweep is coming in. I mean, it's best of 3, so it's not really technically a reverse sweep, but I mean, it's dramatic, so just go with it. The kills are coming in, though, and if they can manage to bring this back, this would be amazing. And Crash is going to get popped. That's huge. Imann, though, trying to jump into the vents, but his teammate's going to get killed off to the side, and that really is going to cost him. He was trying to get up in that vent to play the power position, but the 3 people flooded from that front door, and that ends up giving a 1v3 fight. So now the red team has to flood through. They're down 10 again, and they have to get kills. They have to flood through. These are big, especially with Crash being popped on the blue team now. And now it's only a 20-9, and it's just not working. Finally, Matt picks off Bosley on the inside. If they can get these points, the red team might just give this up because they know they have to flood through. It's a 10-death lead. And right now, if you're the red team, you just need to get this time, get the extra time, and start focusing on picks. You cannot give up that time. You're going to have over a minute. You do not need to push this. Cushyzo's on the flank, and this is going to be 2 big kills. This would be a dagger if he can get these 2. There's 1. The other one's going to fall on the back, and that's it. That's the dagger. You can't come back from that. 3 players left, 4 players left. Actually, now there's 3 players left, telling the future. 1 more player over to the side. They're going to get pushed out, and ladies and gentlemen, it's 16-2. This one is all but over. A minute left, but you're going to have to each get 8 kills, and nope, he's going to fall, and it's just going to be left up to Matt. This one is all but over, and ladies and gentlemen, the blue team is going to complete it. They won the second hard point. They won this one, and very much... that was a display. They played that control great. It wasn't a very close last control, but hey, that was those last couple rounds were textbook. A couple plays there, you know, the play in mid to give up the 1v3, that one might have cost there on towards the end. The double team kill with a lightning strike. Those little things end up adding up in a game like Control when deaths are very special, and playing your life is key. So the blue team gets the two wins towards the end. They're going to get that. I don't think we're playing a best of 5, so that should be it. But that is the final game, or final round, and the blue team ends up taking the win after giving up that first hard point. So good on them to keep composure. And let's look at the final stats here. You see Harry 41-15. The kid's a god. Guns also 29-17. He pushed through great. And on this side, especially 15 deaths, 17 deaths, 19 deaths. If you're under 20 deaths in a Control, you're doing it right. The only person I think under 18 was Moolah, or under 20 was Moolah. He had 15. But you just saw a extended amount of pushing and dying for the red team towards the end of that Control. So they won the first one, but they lost the frequency close, and that ended up pushing it into that Control, and the blue team clutched up. So that is going to do it for this match.